My name is Kelsey Fisher-Waits, and I am the director for A Father's Trial. The play is about a man, Jack, who is kind of on a journey into himself, a journey into what we call warehouse of his mind, which is, very woo-woo of us, but that's kind of how we're looking at it. It's an introspective journey of a man who is really struggling with his day-to-day life. His life doesn't look like how he wanted it to as husband and as father, and a mysterious figure helps him to go on a journey that might help him to at least not have all the answers, but be okay with not having the answers. When first reading the script, I thought this was a great opportunity to delve into something that was so unapologetically human. The script is very raw and very real, which I think is exciting as artists to dive into stuff like that. Well, I actually work in tandem with my assistant director, Melissa Miller, who does some great physical stuff with my actors to warm them up. She's like a yoga queen. And then what I move into is I like to have them walk the space with music, which is actually something I learned from a really good friend of mine, Ashley Meyer, who's also a student here. And I have everyone on the cast send me songs that they feel live in the world of our play, and I put a big playlist together. And then we walk the space both as ourselves and then eventually as our character, and let that music drop in and inform movement. And I found that that's a good way to get actors out of their heads and into the environment. And you can laugh at yourself, you can have fun, and you don't have to take yourself too seriously, which I think is very important, especially when working with such a serious script. You gotta let the light in, so we try and play as often as we can. It's so fantastic having a playwright be here at my disposal as a director to be able to say, hey John, I don't know what's going on here, can you help? And he's like, absolutely. It makes my job easier because I don't feel the need to force a lot of answers to questions that I don't know the answer to. I've got someone who I can go right to. And what's also exciting is to see him come to a rehearsal when he hasn't been to a few, and to watch his reactions to some of the stuff we've been doing, and see somebody get excited looking at their own work. I mean, that's a gift to me as a director, to know that I'm doing something that makes Jonathon excited about his own stuff. My favorite part of directing A Father's Trial is just getting to get in the space every day, get our hands dirty and try. And that's kind of the lovely thing about new play development, is there is no rule book. We make the rule book as we go, and I am so lucky to have a team that is ready and willing to get in there and do this work that is hard, but I don't know, I'm a big believer that if it's easy, something's going wrong. So I've loved every little challenge we've come up against, and I think that it's gonna show in our production just how much we've grown together. So yeah, my favorite thing is that I get to do it. So come see A Father's Trial. Opens November 7th and runs through the 13th here at Texas Tech University in the Lab Theater at 7:30.